viewers. My name is Esmée St James, founder and CEO of The Dating Muse. I'm a dating and style strategist for men. I coach men to confidently attract women. On my show today, Top Secret Tips for Single Men, I have the lovely and talented Jorel Mee. She has been a professional hair color artist for the past 20 years. She's also a single mom. She was married for about 4 years and has a 9-year-old son and literally hasn't dated someone for the past 2 years. Well, until just recently. And I want to pick her brain about for women like Jorel who are extremely attractive. What is it that women like that really want in a man at this point in their life? So welcome, please, Jorel. Thank you for joining us for the show today.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you. So my question to you today is, what do women really want? So I know you haven't dated for a while. Tell me, how can that be? Like, what's changed from what you were looking for in a man when you got married to where you are now as a single mom?
Well, my priorities for sure have changed
Hmm.
from that time, because when you're a single person and you're getting married, you want your best friend and you want to be able to have fun with your best friend.
Hmm.
And once you have a child, you now have to co-parent with your best friend, and sometimes that can be a little bit more challenging.
Hmm.
It's not quite as fun.
Yeah,
You now have a third person in the mix.
exactly.
Um, so unfortunately, it didn't work out,
Uh-huh.
but I'm still looking.
Okay. So that's good. I'm glad to hear that because there are some very lucky men out there for you, Gerald. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tell me, that must be quite the scheduling nightmare as a single mom, because I know you're busy, you're a professional, and you're very much in demand. How do you arrange a date even with someone like you?
Oh wow. Well, calendars are very important for
Hmm.
someone like me.
Uh-huh.
I have to juggle a baseball schedule, a taekwondo schedule, school, everything else, as
Hmm.
well as my work schedule. But I'm pretty efficient with my time,
Hmm.
and I can always find at least one evening a week to be able to date.
That's well, that's better than some people who have kids, right? So I'm assuming that last minute invites won't work for someone like you.
No, unfortunately, they don't. As much as I love to be spontaneous, it's just really not in the cards for me as much anymore. That doesn't mean that if we have a date at 7 p.m. on a Saturday, that we can't spontaneously come up with something to do, as long as we've been dating for a little while. At first, when I first am dating someone, I really
Mhm.
want to feel special. I want them to make me feel like I'm being taken care of and that they're thinking about me and that they're really trying to wow me. And so that means that they think of a place to take me for dinner.
Mhm.
They are open and willing to schedule it, even if it happens to be 2 weeks out. That they're open to having it on their calendar and looking forward to it. And
Mhm.
in between times, just letting me know that they're still thinking about me and looking forward to our date.
That I love that point, Jarrell, about making you feel special because let me tell you, even I mean, I was married before, and before now and all my life, I'm gonna want, if it's a special date, like a dinner date or something, I'd like to know in advance so that I know the guy's thinking about me, and that's what makes me feel special, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree. Last minute stuff works if you already have a relationship with the person. But if someone that's new to me, that's I've given my phone number to, if they call me the night of, hey, let's go for dinner or something, so I don't think so. That's not respecting our time, is it?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. And I really want a dinner reservation. I
Mhm.
don't want to go to a busy restaurant and wait. That
Mhm.
doesn't make me feel very good.
No,
I
no,
don't want to sit at the bar.
no,
I
no.
want a nice table where I can sit across from the person and really get to know them.
Yeah,
And
exactly. So
they're
I have a
very
couple of specific questions for you, Jarrell. A lot of men, think that women want a guy who has a lot of money, especially gorgeous women like yourself, for instance. What's your take on that? Would you rather have a guy who is loaded or a guy who is ambitious and working hard at his career?
um, wow, that's a tough question. Um, as a single mother,
Hmm.
I can't really afford to date somebody that is still in the very beginning stages of being a dreamer.
Mm-hmm.
I love dreamers. I love ambitious people.
Mm-hmm.
But for me personally, I would rather see them getting close to realizing their
Mm-hmm.
dream than at the very beginning part of it.
That's very well put. Yes, someone who's already got it going, they're already on their way. They're set, not
Yeah.
set, but they have some assets already. Like, that they're responsible and they're disciplined, and that they're not going to be asking you for money.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I forgot my wallet. Can you cover dinner? It's like,
That's most
oh,
important, I think, for me.
yeah,
I can't
exactly.
afford to take
So
care
what?
of more people.
Yeah, a lot of guys get nervous on first dates, and I know you've been on some first dates. What kind of things specifically turn you on, or make you feel comfortable and safe, or on a first date with a guy? Like, what can a guy do to make you feel good?
Um, I really look at how a date treats the servers.
Hmm.
And if they're kind from the beginning with the servers and the wait staff, that makes me feel more comfortable because I feel like they're a kind person. When I see somebody be abrupt or short or dismissive, it kind of tells me a little bit about them.
Yeah, and you might wonder, how are they going to be with you once they stop being like all gaga over you, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, we're all human beings and we should be
Yeah.
kind to everyone.
Yeah, I agree. I love a man who's compassionate with anyone, even though it's, somebody cleaning the bathroom. I don't care. That's right. We're all human beings. So yeah, guys, take note of that. That's huge. That's huge for women. What else? In terms of personal space, say you're having dinner with a guy on a first date, and well, he might be a little nervous, right?
Yeah.
What about, how can a guy not invade your personal space?
Um, wow. Well, it depends if we're sitting in a booth or if we're
Uh-huh.
sitting across from one another.
Okay.
I don't mind if a man gently puts his hand on my back to
Mhm.
guide me to the table.
Okay.
That to me, it's kind of a take charge sort of deal.
Yeah.
As long as it's not, forcing me or shoving me forward. Gently placing their hand, I know, gently placing their hand on the small of my back to guide me, or
Yeah.
I think is sweet.
Yeah.
Um, Also allowing me to go first. I think those are just gestures that go a long way.
Hmm.
Um, I really don't want anybody leaning over and touching my knee
Oh, yeah.
scooching over to me to where I feel like I'm having to slide a little this way to
Yes.
to avoid contact.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, I forgot something on the stove.
yeah. So I think just I don't know, that's a tough question. You don't want. I mean, it's very awkward. It's very nerve wracking for both of us the first date. But I just try to be yourself.
Yeah.
I think is the biggest thing,
Yeah.
and it's okay to say you're nervous.
That's a very good point. And I love that you just said that, Gerald, because guys are often thinking that women who are very attractive are very self-confident, and they don't have the jitters that most guys would have on a first date with you. But we do, don't we?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
every single time, every
Yeah.
single time.
And so we especially need a guy to be in charge, and show us that we're safe with them.
Yes,
And by not invading your physical space, or sitting too close or touching you inappropriately, like just the back of the hand on the arm, or like you said, a gentle touch on the back, the upper back, to guide you to your seat. That's nice. And having you order first always, not just like ordering right away, or even nicer, ordering for you once he's remembered what it is that you want.
yes, that's
Yeah.
an excellent point.
Yeah. So when you first meet a guy, and I know you have to go soon, but when you first meet a guy, what are some of the things that really turn you off, that guys do unconsciously? Is it somebody who's really trying to be really overconfident, and says pickup lines or whatever? Like, what turns you away from them?
People who try to be too funny.
Huh.
um, like I think that happens a lot when people are uncomfortable. They try to make jokes and it just comes across as they're trying too hard.
Yeah.
um Definitely space invaders. will make me feel uncomfortable. And again, immediately, I judge immediately by how they're treating the wait staff. That
Yep.
that will make or break it for me almost immediately.
Yeah. What about their appearance? What turns you away about a guy's appearance? Like, what's the main three things that turn you off about a guy's appearance?
If it looks like their clothes are rumpled,
Uh-huh.
they just kind of did the smell test and thought it was
Oh God,
okay.
pick it up off the floor. Yes,
Yeah,
those things.
that's kind of a put off.
Uh-huh.
I want somebody to look like they put some thought into what they're wearing for dinner,
Yeah.
and only because I have done that. I'm always it's going to take me a long time to figure out what I'm going to wear for this specific dinner.
Yeah.
And so I just like somebody to put a little bit of effort in for that.
Yeah.
Um, Shaving. That's
Really?
okay, if you're growing a beard, just let me know. Just say, I apologize that I'm a little scruffy, but I'm in process. Versus just looking like it's just been 2 days and it wasn't a big deal to you.
And it's not trimmed anywhere or anything like that.
It's
Yeah.
just, again, you just look like you kind of rolled out of bed to go to the date.
Yeah, because, and I agree, personal grooming, and if a guy's well groomed personally,
Yeah.
then that tells me that he's concerned about or interested to make sure that we know he takes care of his body. And he should definitely take care of his body. That goes with, like, feet, hands, nails, hair, breath, body odor, be clean, and trim your beard. When a guy does that, we know that because he appreciates his appearance, he'll appreciate us, and he wants to look good for us.
I agree.
Yeah.
I look at hands and I
Yeah.
look at fingernails. And if the
Oh,
nails are too long, I'm like, oh,
don't touch me with those.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and quickly, the last question, and this is a big one. Okay, so some guys that approach us are very, very confident. You might call them kind of like badass, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they got swagger and all that, as opposed to a guy who, I'm going a little bit extreme here just to make a good comparison, as
Yeah.
opposed to a guy who's obviously a little nervous about coming up to you and talking to you. What Who would you rather talk to?
I um I look for transparency in people.
Ah,
Um Swagger is swagger. It's not real.
mm-hmm.
Most people who have swagger are covering up for a very damaged ego. And someone who's just genuine.
Yeah.
You know, if a guy maybe doesn't have that swagger, but he's sweet and he's kind, I really look for kindness in people.
Yeah.
Um, and somebody that listens to what I say and actually can remember things that I say.
I know.
Because then I know
Yeah.
that they're present.
Yeah.
I'm going to remember things about the person. I'm going to remember our conversation. And
Mhm.
it hurts my feelings a little bit when they don't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And that means that they're a little preoccupied with themselves and they're a lot in their head, but they're
Yeah.
not able to connect with your feelings and what you like. So yeah. Jarrell, you've made some amazing points. Thank you for opening our eyes from your point of view, the world of men through Jarrell Mee's eyes. Thank you so much for being here. I know you have
Oh
to
my
go take your boy
pleasure.
to a ball game. So
Yeah.
I'm going to sign off now. Esmée St James, founder and CEO of The Dating Muse. Thank you so much for joining us, Jarrell. And thank you all for watching. I'll be back very soon with the next interview. It's going to be awesome. Take care. Bye for now. Thank you. And thanks, Jarrell.
Good luck.
Bye. Good luck. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.